Hey everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory. Last episode we automated some plates for ourselves and built this space elevator here, which is fantastic. I love the way it looks now. So what we got to do is actually automate some stuff so we can upgrade the space elevator, complete the stage 1. And move on with our researches and also our milestones. So let's take a hop on down there. We're going to take a look at the space elevator here to see exactly how many we need. Here we go. So we need 50 of the smart plating. So to make smart plating, we're going to need those plates and we're going to need rotors. So we're going to need a pretty large area here to build that on. Now there is an iron node underneath us right here that we're going to be using up. And I actually forget what that is. Is that copper right over there? Let's do a quick ping for copper here again. It's been a few days since I last did this, so I completely forget where it is. Okay, so the next closest one is 264 meters away, or 182. I think last time we decided we're actually going to go and just spaghetti the belt under here to supply the copper that we need. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at exactly what steps and what machines we need to do that. This will take a second to get organized. That stuff there is from early game, when I totally forgot that there's a delete function. And they added this, the update 2, I believe it was. Oh no, I've let the game run too long here, and it appears we have ran out of fuel again. Damn it, we are burning up so much fuel here right now. I cannot wait to get out of the biomass stage. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and see how much fuel we have sitting over here. I didn't even get a chance to check out the smart plating, but that's okay. Like at this point, I think we can actually leave my factory turned off. We have like that storage container up there is completely full of stuff, and this one down here is filling up too. So we got lots of supplies and whatnot to build, so we can always just leave it turned off. Yeah, we definitely need to make ourselves some more biofuels. So because I tend to AFK sometimes, I'll leave the game running while I'm off to the side. Sometimes I completely forget. It's okay once you have power automated, but during biofuel, it's not so cool. I'm gonna go and we'll take out those patch of trees right over there. Oh hey, look! Power slug sitting right here. I walked past it twice already. I had to go back and get some more fuel because I forgot to grab some like a big old dummy. But now I can actually finally start cutting down these trees. I was distracted by that one up there. We really need to get that one. I could actually just cheese it and just build some conveyor stackers all the way up. Holy crap, that thing scared the crap out of me, and now I am stuck in something. Uh-oh. Am I glitched? What is happening here? Hopefully this thing punts me again. I cannot move. Uh-oh. This thing literally punched me into the bush. Come on, bud. Well, I should probably let it kill me because I'm stuck. There we go. Okay. Looks like I'm doing the walk of shame back. That was really weird. Spawning back in our HUD. Oh well, at least it's not a far walk. There's really no consequence to dying anyway. You restart with a really low health, but whatever. Okay, let's try to go get my stuff and kill this stupid thing. We only have 3 health, so it might kill us again, but hey, it is what it is. Oh hey, look at this! Found some sulfur.
Shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the mound.
Found myself some pale berries for the eats. Some bacon. And my stuff. Awesome, let's grab that all back here. Oh wow, my inventory was full. Did I leave anything? Oh, Jesus! I left him behind. Ah, those shortcuts actually do save a little bit of time. Come here. Yeah, got him with one thing of health left to go. Nice. Well, at least we got it. Stupid thing. Oh, hey, look at this. Another green power slug. These feel really common now. Hey, there's another bacon over here. These things are all over the place too. Do these actually serve a function now? Can be eaten to restore 2 health segments. Oh, you can eat bacon. Oh, okay. Well, let's equip that in our hand here. There we go. Eat that up. Nice. And we have 2 hotbar slots now, I just noticed. We must have earned that a little while ago, and I just wasn't paying attention. So what I should do, not being a dummy here, is actually, yeah, there we go. Now I can switch over easily to my weapon and not get ganked like that or have to run away. Wow, what a noob move on that one too. Got some more paleberry for the eats. These guys are fun here. If you can get on top of them, you can bounce on them. They're like big giant trampolines. We're not going to do that now though, because I do not have a jetpack. Found myself another limestone node over here. And oh, those things break open. They have a whole bunch of little flies that come at you. We should actually go and break that open just to, so you guys can check it out. It's actually kind of cool. They're a pain in the butt sometimes, but we'll do it up. Here we go. And let's go and trigger this thing over here. Oh, there's more bacon. I love that you can eat these bacon things now. Nice. Hey, what's up? Where are they? Where are they? Wow, did they make them quicker? They almost feel quicker. Okay, come here. Come here. Oh, there's still 2 of them. See what I mean? They're a pain in the ass. They're kind of cool, though. Appreciates it. A bunch of these can actually take you down real quick because they're hard to hit. And they do a decent amount of damage, too. There we go. Down for the count. Now, I do believe this thing is destroyed, but we're going to go and give it an extra hit. Oh, it drops a carapace now. Nice. And another green power slug. These things are literally all over the place here. Okay, so those things over there, they produce stink and stuff. You really don't want to get close to those things. They're pretty deadly. Okay, I'm going to continue cutting down. We're going to head off into this direction here. Okay, so I made it back to here, and there's this green power slug on the wall here. We're going to grab this up, but I think this is as far as I'm going to go for now. We got a decent amount of wood stuffs here, a couple hundred, and a decent amount of leaves, and 4 green power slugs out of that deal. So I'll call that one a success, and we'll head back, turn that into energy, and start laying down what we need for to make those smart plating. Those things are brand new too. I'm kind of excited to see them. Okay, so we're gonna do wood first because I do believe it was wood we had going last time. Yep, yes it is. Everything's still powered, good to go. Yes, we actually almost have a full stack of that in here, so that'll keep everything running nice and smooth. And there we go. The wood actually does not take long to go through, so we'll come back and put the leaves in it in a little bit here. There we go. Stacking up the biofuel. So I'm going to go over here, take a look at our bench and see what we need in sequence to actually make those smart plating. So if you press X and bring up this menu here, this is your codex, you can actually go to the recipes list and search up what you need. So we need smart plating. I forgot about this function too, just remembered about it. So I kind of have to work backwards here. This is pretty easy. You're going to need a bunch of iron. You're going to have to make plates. It's basically the same thing we did over there for our personal storage of plates. So that's nice and easy. That'll probably be the easiest part. And for rotors, we need, oh wow, these actually are not bad either. I thought this was a much larger project. We'll be able to get this done this episode. Easy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, I guess, and start building ourselves some more foundations here. I got to take a look at where we're going to do this, because we're kind of spread out as it is. And the other iron node I wanted to use is on the other side of this, so I guess we'll continue over this way. The only thing is, it's starting to clip into these sand dunes. And you can't build on the sand dunes correctly. That's why we ended up going upwards like that. So I'm going to actually raise this up a little bit with the ramp foundations. There we go. Stick one in there. There and there. It goes through the landscaping nicely, but the machines will clip to the top of it, which is unfortunate. And we will start that smart plating factory up here. We'll just raise it up so we don't have to deal with it. Okay, well, let's get this started. First step is going to be to build our miner down here, and then bring the iron up to the top. We're only going to make 2 smelters. We actually only needed 1 for the plates up there. I don't know why I made 2. I should have tried to do at least a little bit better math on that, but we should use 2 of those, and that should do us for our plates. We're going to be working on our plates first, and then we'll do our rotors. For some reason, I was thinking rotors too needed. Here we go. It doesn't. I thought it needed copper for some reason. Okay, awesome. We're gonna go ahead and build everything out of iron off this one node. Cool. I'm gonna get the miner down. Okay, it seems this miner is a little taller than I thought it was, so I'm going to have to take out some of these foundations to fit the miner in. Which is okay, because then I can just bring it up straight through here, I think. Okay, that's done. Now the next thing we need is we actually need some power going on over here. I'm going to run this off of its own power grid, I think. I forget what our max was over there, but if we can take 1 offline, we will do that. But for this, I think actually, because we have some space, I'm going to run them right over here and then into the build up here. It's going to be spaghetti for a little while until we get our researches done and we can start building our very large factories. That's my favorite part by far. Okay, let's go check out how many plates we have stashed, because like I said, it was running for a little while. I walk away from my computer sometimes after the recording, and this game's so not intense that I forget the damn thing's running, which is not bad when you're like trying to make materials. There we go. Wow, we only have 66 plates made so far. That's kind of scary. We'll go back and check the biofuel here in a minute, but I can at least get the 2 smelters down and hooked up here. Okay, so our smelters are hooked up. I can tell them to make iron up here. So we have to have 1 that's going to be making plates and 1 that is going to be making rods. There we go. 1's making plates, 1's making rods. We are good to go. So we should be able now to build our assembler. Oh, we need to make by hand 4 of those rotors. Then we can make an assembler and make our plates for this. Yeah, this will be real easy. Okay, and here we have our assembler down. I'm going to get this hooked up. And just quickly checked my comments on my most recently released Satisfactory video. I am a little bit ahead of time on these videos, so sometimes it takes like a video or two since for me to see some of the tips. So, with that noted, someone just mentioned to check the purchases tab of my shop. I totally didn't think of doing that. It's a little silly, but we're going to go ahead. I'm going to get this hooked up here, and we're going to check the purchases tab of the shop over there because I bought something. That's ugly, but whatever. Like I said, this is all going to come down once we build some permanent stuff. Yeah, let's head over to the shop and check that out. We also got to get it powered too. I could actually hook up the shop to this power system over here. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Yeah, cheese. Oh, that's right. The awesome shop doesn't even need power. What was I doing? Durr. Okay, so we're going to go over the purchases and look at this. We have a coffee cup. Here we go. And we are going to go ahead and put that in our hand. I do believe it's a melee weapon. Oh, I can drink it. And that's all I can do with it? Standard issue cup for melee range. Oh, that's kind of funny. This is cool, though. I finally have a cup. I don't know what the hell I'm going to ever do with this, but let's put this in our storage. Alright, well, that's cool. So, mental note, those little shops actually do not need power. I guess they're like the workbenches and whatnot. I think they should need power, though. I mean, they have like little screens and crap, so to me that would make a little bit of sense. But we need to start laying down our power grid and get all of this hooked up so we can start making some plates here, too. Oh, we skipped a step here. I'm putting the rods right into this build when they really shouldn't be. So I'm actually going to switch this side here to plates and the other side to rod. Then we'll put out another constructor out there and build the screws that we need. And what the heck? I got stuck again. How is this happening? Okay, and there we go. So we've got the screws installed here. This will come out from rods, turn this into screws, and the screws will go in here along with the plates. So let's go ahead and get this factory here, this part powered up and going. I think we should have enough overhead on this one just to run that entire thing. So we have 30 megawatts capacity. Of course, we're only running at 5.6 right now because we just have basics going along the line. Once all the rest of the machines kick in and start running, of course, that demand is going to go up. So we should be... Ah, there we go. It's finally coming up. Nice. Okay, I'm going to leave this running for a minute, and we will take a look again at what we need to make our rotors. So we need iron rods plus screws. So I'm going to do 2 more smelters. One smelter is going to go and make iron rods, and the other smelter will go in to make screws. And then we can make the rotors with them. This will be really easy. Okay, so at this point here, we are doing 13.7 megawatts. And we actually should be producing plates now. Or maybe not. What is our holdup here? Oops. I forgot to tell this one to make iron rods and this one to make screws. For some reason, I had screws set up in this one. Whoops. My bad. Okay, this should get our plate production going then. We're definitely going to need 2 of those biopower machines here. I hate these damn things, but... Let's build another one of those stupid little things up. Biomass burners. There they are. I can't wait to make you obsolete, biomass burner. Oh, wow. Look at the amount of biomass we got out of that deal. So we got a good amount of biomass stacked in here. Let's go ahead and top these off and continue. We're actually really getting close to making our plates. Sometimes there's a bug I notice, especially if you have 2 of these poles close to each other, that the items actually will not pass on the belt. Because I went and looked at this and I'm like, oh, there's no iron plates. What's next? And it was just simply because they were jammed up here. But I got it fixed and we're finally starting to make these bad boys. Let's go over here and finish this off. Okay, so we have 2 more smelters going here. These both say iron ore. Yep, they're both producing. Awesome. Now, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and upgrade these to Mark II belts just to help them kind of move along into this splitter right here. Okay, awesome. So now we are starting to produce the core components for our rotors. Now we just need to build ourselves another assembler. There we are. Beautiful. I got to get myself 4 rotors together. So I made 8 rotors, which is actually... enough to make the second one because we actually have to go and plug these in into another assembler to make the actual smart plating itself. Oh, damn it. Now I need some more damn cables. Wow. Always stopping with the building. Okay, so we're going to tell this one here to build us our rotors. So we're going to need those screws and we're going to need those iron rods. The iron rods will be coming from over here. Now let's at least try to make this. This is only temporary, but let's try to make this at least look a little nice. I find it's now too a lot... Ooh, that might get in the way. It's a lot easier to make... perfect right angles and stuff. It's almost like the conveyor belts bend for you in that direction. And like someone also mentioned too that you can turn this part here before you press it down. So that's also very useful information. Okay, and this one should be building screws, but it doesn't seem that it is not. What do we got going on here? Oh, I forgot to tell it to make rods. Cool. How's our power system looking here? We're at 60 megawatts, and ooh, that's rough. That is really, really rough. Okay, we're gonna wait a minute and kind of let that balance out and see what the power graph looks like in a minute here. There we go. So the screws are coming down the line. Yes, this assembler is not even on yet. We actually may need 3 of those to produce what we need, and then we can go and find coal and forget about them forever, which will be pretty damn amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go stick a third one, I guess, over there, and we will put the final assembler down and get this whole thing going and see how many we're actually making per minute, because there is no math involved in this yet whatsoever, so it's really inefficient, but that is okay. Like I said, efficiency is for later. Getting it done is for now. There we go. Third one is hooked up. Let's go up and place down that final assembler. This is pretty exciting to get the smart plating going. There we go. We have a plates line directly into this assembler here. We're going to tell it to make smart plating. Power that sucker up, and we will bring a wacky inflatable spaghetti string. Inflatable spaghetti string. I can't even today. This is Sunday, by the way. I'm having my morning coffee and first starting to record this video. Okay, so can I bring it through here? I can. Nice and spaghetti-like. Beautiful. This will not be the way we build our final products. And into here, and we should... Whoa! Jesus. Sorry, guys. I guess my dog is having a bad dream. Give me one moment. Okay, well that officially scared the crap out of me. And there we go. We're actually doing our first smart plating. So we're going to have to look at the efficiency of this. If it's running 100%, as it says it is, probably because we had some backed up parts, we're going to be making 2 parts per minute, and we need 50 of these to do our research. So that should take 25 minutes to complete. So probably next episode here. Actually, most definitely next episode. Then my next question here is, can we actually still stick these directly into here, or do we have to plug it into a conveyor belt to do it? Nope, we can still put it in manually. Nice. There we go. Our first one is done. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this the rest of our old plant here hooked up and repowered, because I'm running out of supplies that we desperately need. And we'll take a look here at how many coupons we've done too. And there we go. We are back and powered up. So yeah, we're actually almost running at capacity there, according to that, the original power spike. But there we go. So our plant is going. Everything else is going well again. Let's go and take a look at our awesome sink. We have 2 coupons available. Let's go ahead and print those coupons. There we are. Take those. And it said, someone said, hey, go ahead and take one of the coupons and put it back into the machine. I've heard there's a an Easter egg. So if you want to skip ahead, just skip ahead about a minute here so you don't ruin it for yourself. But there we go. There's a ticket going down. That actually looks really cool. Okay, and what happens when it goes into the machine here? Cyberwagon!
Exit Incorporated does not waste. As a reward for your creative input, I have been given permission to grant you a gift. You can find it in the Awesome Store. I hope you like it. It was my first solo project.
Okay, so I guess it would be under purchases? Parts? Vehicles. Ah, yes, the cyber wagon. It costs 20 coins. And apparently it doesn't work. They missed the crack in the window, though. I do have to say. That's pretty cool, though. What a neat little... what a neat little addition to the game. Easter eggs are great. Okay, awesome. So our first objective here, I think, is to actually start... oh, it's so hard. The walls, like, we don't really need the walls yet. Equipment... Oh, we can just buy those. Cool. I think foundations are something we're going to look into here. Because, like, everything else is pretty much just frills, right? Like, that's cool, too, the foundation pillars. Big shout out for putting these in the damn game. Because now we don't have to make our builds look like they're floating. And they can actually hold up by a pillar and not by a stack of foundations. So, the more of this stuff, the stuff they add in, the better. The reason I think they did this with the shop is because they can easily put new stuff into the shop for updates instead of having to, like, rearrange the whole research tree and whatnot. So I think it's a great way to do it. And it's kind of fun, right? It gives you something to sink your extra materials into. I mean, we're doing it now. We're sparing some materials, but in the end, like when you have a storage facility, you put an awesome sink at the end of that thing, and you'll never like, oh, it's an overflow. It's awesome. Okay, guys. Well, I guess that's pretty much almost it for this episode. I did want to take a look before we go anywhere, though, at research. Apparently, the research for power slugs was changed. Yes, here we go. Overclock production. I just need to grab myself some more copper wire, and we can finish that research here. Oh, wow, we can even do yellow power shards, too. Oh, wait, we don't have a yellow slug. Okay, well, we can at least get the overclock production done. That's really neat. Oh, and look at the time on that. 5 minutes. Okay. So it seems they did go through and touch up the research stuff. Neat. Okay. Well, we'll do that next episode. That's what we'll do. We'll start out with our research because I have a whole bunch of stuff kicking around that we could research. So we'll start it out with that. Anyways, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. I love playing this fantastic little game. Last time around, it got a lot more views on my channel, but I also wasn't making any 7 Days to Die content. So it's new to a lot of viewers. If you're here for the first time checking out, definitely worth a purchase in my opinion. And I've sunk many, many hours into it. I'll see you guys later. Remember, back up them game saves, especially on the experimental. Stay classy.
No matter what you people say, I'm gonna do my thing my way. No matter what you people do, I'm gonna do my thing much better than you. No matter what you say or do, oh boy, you're out of luck. It's gonna roll right off of me like water off the back of a duck. And I go...
Good boy.